all the changes that are taking place, all the things that are happening to you on a daily basis, that either you're letting go of something or letting go of people, relationships that don't serve your highest good so that you could bring in more energy. You're surrendering in one way or another. And this is happening for everybody right now. There's not one person not experiencing this. So another aspect, and this is huge, right? And I'm going to make this on the top of the list, is letting go of ego. It's the voice in your head that says, oh no, I need to be in control over this. That we think we know what's best, even though we're getting the resistance every time we try and put the effort in. We still think we know. We still think we know. So letting go of the ego-driven desires and attachments, and that requires humility. It requires you to be humble enough to say, I can't do this by myself. I need a higher power to help me. I need spirit to help me get through this. Prayer and meditation are big for helping surrendering. Any kind of meditation, which we will be doing next week, by the way, because Spirit wanted to follow up with a surrendering meditation. It's not a one-time thing. It's a continual process. You need to cultivate that, the practice of surrender. And having patience and self-compassion are the two things that can get you there. Because this is not easy. It's scary to surrender. Because in our ego-driven minds, and because we have negative thought patterns in the subconscious mind, we think if we surrender, somehow we're going to get swallowed up. The fear, the ego steps in and goes, oh God, I feel like I'm dying. I can't do this. Letting go of the ego, huge. Prayer and meditation, huge. Surrendering, knowing that you need to surrender continually. If you let your higher self and spirit handle it, it will always be a good outcome. Always, even if you're not sure of it. So in the surrendering process, again, there's this sense of freedom because you know you're not alone. You're releasing the burden over the spirit. And you're saying, Spirit, I can't control everything. So I'm releasing this to you. Take a deep breath. No one is surrendering the same at any given time. And each time we are learning to surrender, it's not the same because the circumstances are different, because the people may be different that are involved, because you may be going through something that's deeper than other aspects of the life that, you know, you've already conquered. And this one just happens to be a very deep layer. And you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? It's all about taking action to what you can and then letting spirit do the rest to help. 3 steps to spiritual surrendering. The first one, identify where you need to surrender. So it's about letting go of things outside of your control. And this is big now. I should have said this from the beginning, but this is big. Like accepting the present moment for what it is. People get rip-roaring pissed at what they're looking at in this moment, and they can't even get past that point to try and surrender. You have to be in acceptance of where you are right now in order for you to be able to let go and let God. And when I feel that way, I immediately go, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Next week, get ready. We're going to do a guided meditation to surrender.